As we were prepping for this, I really wanted to be able to come in and challenge some of the conventional wisdom about how things are just going to keep getting worse, essentially on every front through 2026 when it comes to this, what security practitioners worry about on a day-to-day basis. Um, I, I can't disprove this one. I don't want to take the position of disagreeing with it. Uh, I'll just read here because I don't want to misstate it, but there was a recent survey done by the Chicago Project on Security and Threats, which is out of the University of Chicago. And they found that as of September 2025, so just a few months ago, the number of Americans in both parties who supported the use of force for political purposes, which is, of course, just as an aside, essentially the definition of political violence slash terrorism, violence, force for the purpose of politics. So the number of Americans in both parties who supported that for issues with which they agreed had tripled from just a year prior. So tripled from September 2024. So in order to say that in 2026, you're going to see a reduction in political polarization, violence, threats, you would need to find some data or information to disprove that trend line or reverse that trend line of that tripling in the last year. And I just don't see it. There's nothing that I'm seeing out there that makes me think 2026 is going to be calmer politically here in the United States. We're moving into midterms, obviously, in November 2026. I hold out hope that at a certain point, this sort of politics, the divisiveness, the threats of violence, it's gonna overstay its welcome at some point, and there's gonna be a comeback to the middle on this, but I just don't see that happening in a substantive or meaningful way in 2026.